Hi, Christine Crowell here. How is everyone doing? Well, how would you like to know how to manage and train your healthcare assistants to help you to create multiple six, seven figure business within your healthcare business? Hi, I'm Christine Crowell. I specialize in providing specialized, highly trained virtual assistants in healthcare. And I want to welcome you just to talk to you about some of the things that you need to think about when you're taking on a virtual assistant. So, in order for you to not be struggling to manage your team effectively, I'm going to talk to you in this video about 7 crucial steps that you can do to help you manage your VAs. So by the end of this video, you'll have a clear system for training your VAs, your virtual assistants, with new tasks. You'll be building playbooks of SOPs, standard operation procedures, for example, and you'll be fostering a strong working relationship with your VAs. Now, I've had VAs for since 2017, so it's been a while, and I know I've been through the ups and downs with the VAs, and I've had some really amazing VAs as well. And I want to go through this with you because I want you to go through the smoother way rather than the difficult way of trying to train your VAs, for example. However, we do provide highly trained VAs in healthcare and we specialize with them. We also supervise them. I also oversee the supervisors that supervise the virtual assistants. So we have got over 320 VAs, for example, and I just want to explain to you that we train our VAs for 4 weeks with our organization, and each week they undergo a mini exam, multiple choice question, and they must pass this exam, for example. And then once they've been onboarded and we've checked their references, they've got to have proper references, employer reference as well as character reference, DBS, which is criminal records check. For those of you that don't know what DBS is, it depends where you are in the world. So criminal records check, and we also check their identity as well. And we know, for example, where they live and their IDs and things like that. So we have the correct credentials for our compliance for our virtual assistants. We also look at their qualifications, their training as well, their experience, and we then train them from there. So once they've gone through the 4-week training with us, we then train them for 2 weeks onboarding, so orientation, for example. So we don't just throw people in at the deep end. We actually train them so that when they are working for our clients, then they're able to be the best that they can be. Our clients will be confident because they are being supervised by our supervisors, as well as we're all together on screen daily so we can see what everyone is doing, and we're also able to provide reports as well. And we keep in contact with the client and the virtual assistant every single day. A day doesn't go by where we don't see them. Okay, and they spend the whole shift with us. So we know what time they started, we know what time they finish. We also can see their screen as well. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly explain this to you, but if you're looking at taking on a VA, this is the things that you need to think about. Okay, so tip number 1 is that you always teach them. So you show them the how and the why. Why are you doing it? How do they do it? Because if you don't show them, which we show them the how and the why, the reason anyway, but I'm just going through this for your own references as well. So when you are assigning tasks, you want to be able to explain to the VA about how you show them and why it's important that they do it, so that they understand the bigger picture and feel more connected to the work that you want them to do. So you'll use your recording tools, for example, to document your instructions clearly. So we record everything. So we show them and they can see it, and then they can actually watch the video back as well. A visual recording explaining the importance of that particular task. Then number 2, you want to also look at converting that into text. So you can convert your videos into text, and there's various software tools out there, free tools as well, for you to actually get the transcription from there. Now YouTube is very good for this as well. So you can record the video, put it on YouTube, and then you can get the transcript, and then you've got your SOP, your standard operation procedure of how and what to do things step by step. And this will explain to them about the steps that they need to revisit in order to understand what it is that you want them to do. So another aspect is that you'll be able to get a really good example of the transcribed text from that video. So they'll have a visual as well as the text as well. So step number 3, you want to build a true task. Okay, so start with email management, for example, task before scaling up. So start them with the beginning, and then you go up as the time goes on, for example. This helps them to build confidence, and it ensures that they're understanding what you want, for instance. So if you look at a big task that needs to be done, for example, then you want to be able to break that down into small parts so that they can implement, and then you can provide feedback, and you just keep repeating and repeating along the way, for example. So that is tip number 3. So you want to be able to have a breakdown example feedback processes. So tip number 4 is clear time and data expectation. So you want to explain to the virtual assistant what task needs to be completed, and you give them clear timelines. And this helps the VA to prioritize what it is the workload is effectively, so reducing misunderstandings and missed deadlines. Now for us, what we do is each day we already have a list of what we want the VA to do, and we explain what that is that they're to do at a particular time, start and finish, for example. And then we're also there to give them guidance. So we show them, we explain, and we also give them the time frame as well. This helps to meet your deadlines, and it's also about calendar planning as well. Tip number 5 is treat your VA with respect. It's crucial that you do this, that you treat them with respect, with, for example, giving them some physical space. Your VAs are part of your team, and with us, we're all in one meeting all together, so everyone can see each other, but at the same time they're not alone as well, and we support and guide them every single day that they work, for example. So think about what you want to do is you want to be able to have that respect on both sides. For example, you want to be able to build a positive working environment. Messages of appreciation. Thank you, I really appreciate that, what you did today, well done. And we give, massive round of applause. We do emojis, we do thumbs up, we do clap hands, well done, that type of thing, as well as a message as well. So that just shows appreciation, and also it builds team celebration as well. Tip number 6. Before I go into tip number 6, I would love for you to like and subscribe to this video as well. So tip number 6 is recap. You want to implement a daily recap system with simple spreadsheets, date, hours worked, and summary of tasks to be done. This transparency helps you to build and track progress as well. So again, examples of some daily recap spreadsheets is very good for this as well. Tip number 7 is you want to maintain your SOPs regularly. Your standard operation procedures, you want to update them quarterly, for example. So as you're doing things, you're going to review them, see if there's any changes, any tweaks that need to be done in order to give your VA the best possible start. You want to keep a master copy with all your instructions and videos. So it's like a training portal that you're providing them with. So it's easy for them to be onboarded, and they can also access it if needed as well. So again, visuals, SOPs, documents, organize them in detail. You'll get used to it once you start doing it. So I want you to remember that your VA's success largely depends on you, and reflect on your instructions and communication that you give to them. So be clear, be fair, be empathic, have empathy. Maybe it's a difficult task. Give them, acknowledgement that it's difficult and you're here to support them, not to just throw them in the deep end. So by following these tips, you'll be able to improve your team's performance, efficiency, and you'll build a strong, respectful working relationship. So if you've liked and subscribed, I'd like you to like and subscribe to this video. And what I also want you to do is to book a free 15-minute consultation with me or my team to discuss your virtual assistants, or maybe you want to do a staff audit as well. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and also helping you to manage your team effectively. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Signing off for now. Thank you. Goodbye.